And therefore we try to make it a global event in a way that there's a feeling of involvement and engagement by the people in all the different parts of the world. In your mind, because you also got this global, experience, and you've obviously spoken to people all over the world, what would be your guidance to us in as we take Ramayana to the world? What should we be cognizant of, or how should we make sure that we land it correctly for those cultures and those people, for everybody basically?
See, for cinematic success, there may be a certain way of thinking, but a time is coming in the world where as lot of gross things become popular, a whole lot of people want to see something subtle and wonderful to blossom also. That aspiration, that longing is spreading significantly in the world. Just to give you a perspective, see, in 2024, our video views are 5.23 billion B. And this is only on our platforms. There are at least over 1,000 other platforms which are propagating our material because we left it free for everybody to use it. We don't know what's their reach. Nobody knows the WhatsApp reach. So, this is only possible because there's an aspiration in people for something more gentle, something more true, not something that's you versus me, something that's inclusive. There is a huge aspiration. Right now, if you see here or in Bangalore where our centers are, every day thousands of people. The number of people, the footprint that we have here, nowhere in Tamil Nadu or in Bangalore the footprint that we have, anywhere in Karnataka, neither a cinema theatre, nor a shopping mall, nor a temple, anybody has that kind of daily footfall. This is because there is an aspiration in people which is not fulfilled. So, that aspiration is not to be neglected. He must show wisdom, he must show balance, he must show gentleness. At the same time, he is capable of doing what is needed on the battlefield. That should come out. He shouldn't become just boom, 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 you know? Because that aspiration has remained unfulfilled in the geopolitics of the world, that aspiration has remained unfulfilled in the general politics of most nations. So people are hungry for that. And that is when I would feel Rama's message, Rama's life as a message would have the right kind of impact rather than making him one more superhero.
No, that's incredibly valuable what you just said, because I'm actually relieved also because that's the path we are on. So I feel good about that we're in sync in following what you've just expressed, because that is different. The fact that Rama is gentle and he is fair and he has a life which is an example to lead and learn from, I think is very profound, and that I genuinely believe is why it is different to nobody else in the world. Like why does he, after all these thousands of years, still keeps his uniqueness in terms of, and why that belief system continues to be rising then.
So, you must understand, this civilization's approach to life will be relevant today, will be relevant 1,000 years later, because a human being wants to be free. Free from what? Well, if I tie you up and tie you to the tree, you want to be free from that. But if you're released from that, if you understand you're tied up within yourself, you want to be free from that. Freedom is such an intrinsic thing, it is not a French idea. Though they claim they only thought of freedom first. We've been talking about mukti and moksha forever, all right? So freedom from what? See, it's like this. Our programs, our in-engineering programs are mandatory in southern Indian prisons. At one time, I also did these programs in United States, in Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and these places. Whenever I entered prison, initial programs were done by me. When I entered the prison, if you really look at the organization of the prison, in Coimbatore Central Prison, which was the first program I did, We just bought it was not this much, it was just 14-acre piece of land. While the mountains were beautiful, but there was only one tree in the entire land. I went to the Coimbatore Central Prison, about 120 acres of land, and there are few dozen trees, each one of them, all of them over 100 years old, rain trees, each one of them covering half an acre to three-fourths of an acre. I thought, wow, we could exchange this land, the ashram land with the prison land. It's in the heart of the city and the trees. My problem was the trees. To get trees like this, how long will it take? 100 years. I won't be around to see those trees that big in the ashram. I know even now I won't be around. Somehow there are trees now, not very big. Do you see all of them? All of them are not more than 25 years old. So I thought, this is a great place, the prison, and it's very well organized, believe me. Prison is well organized, much better organized than any part of the society. Somebody will open the door for you, somebody will close it for you, somebody will switch off the light for you, food comes bang on time. It'll never happen in any home, that precision. The food comes exactly on time. I thought this is a really good organization and this is what we would like. But if you enter the prison, I've never come out of a prison visit without tears in my eyes because there is pain in the air. Just pain in the air, people won't understand, you have to go there and see. Everything looks normal, but there's just pain in the air, simply because within oneself, you know you're not free. How much pain means you cannot articulate this. It just tears my heart when I go there. Everything seems to be normal. In the prison, people are much fitter and healthier than the common society outside. Everybody is very fit, well-nourished. But pain, because freedom is such an intrinsic necessity within a human being. Freedom does not just mean roaming around in the field. Within yourself to be free, we recognize this. The most important quality for a human being is liberation. This is why moksha, mukti, so important. This is the most important thing. In many ways, Rama is just an embodiment of this. He is an embodiment of living mukti, we call jivan mukti. When you're alive, you're free. You're free from your anger, you're free from your angst, you're free from your fear, you're free from resentment, you're free from all the things which make a human being nasty. Ravana has many more qualities. In terms of accomplishments, Ravana has many more accomplishments than Rama because Rama was a young boy, 19-year-old boy got coronated and 14 years he spent in the forest. He's lost out on life in many ways, but he's free within himself of all these things that Ravana suffers from. That is the story, that is the man. And that is the ideal, that is the aspiration of this civilization. That should become the aspiration of the world, and it will, because in a couple of generations, I would say 50 to 70 years' time, over 70% of the people on the planet will not identify with any religion. Already it is so. In United States, where you are, over 29 to 30% of the people are writing in their application forms, no religion. In UK, over 36% are writing no religion. In Western Europe, 43% is writing no religion. Many others don't dare to say it because in their societies they will be finished if they say that. But in another 50 years' time or 70 years' time, over 70% of the world's population will be saying no religion. Then the only thing that will be relevant is that civilization which treats freedom or liberation as the highest goal. As we go, as technologies evolve, our survival becomes easier and easier. The aspiration will be freedom.
We've obviously, one of the days I spent some time with my father and I was joking with him, he's about 81. And I just happened to read a little bit of the Gita, and I came back home and I was like, I said, we've all been reading the wrong stuff growing up. Because we all read, as a, he was born just before a partition happened.
Have you ever felt like your own mind is working against you? Days that start with a fog of confusion and end in mental fatigue. Your thoughts scattered, your focus fleeting, your inner world a storm of noise. We live in an age of information, yet feel a deep lack of clarity. We chase endless stimulation, yet lose our connection to our own innate intelligence. But what if I told you there's a path? A way to unlock the full potential of your mind, to cultivate sharpness, and to find profound inner stillness without retreating from the world. Thousands around the world have walked this path, guided by the timeless science of yoga. Many started exactly where you are, feeling mentally stuck, overwhelmed, and searching for a way to expand their own capabilities. They believed their intelligence was a fixed trait, a limit they could never surpass. And yet, they discovered within themselves a capacity for growth they never imagined was possible.
Shambhavi Mudra. Like diabetes, hypertension, asthma, eating disorders, and many of these kinds, which are all essentially generated from within, all these things can be quelled from within if only we are willing to pay a certain level of attention to the innermost dimension of who we are. Inner engineering is a powerful process of approaching the inner core of who you are in a scientific manner, and this is definitely a way to create a healthful life.
Now, that same transformative power is available to you right here, right now, through the profound wisdom shared by Sábio. The journey begins with a simple, yet revolutionary understanding. Your brain is not a static object. It is alive, dynamic, and capable of remarkable growth. Recent scientific studies are only now beginning to confirm what the yogic tradition has known for millennia. Through dedicated and precise practices, you can literally grow your brain, enhancing its function and expanding your intellectual and perceptual abilities. Imagine a daily practice, just 21 minutes of your time, being the catalyst for a monumental shift. Within just a few months, this small commitment can bring about a significant improvement in your mental clarity, your sharpness of thought, and your overall intelligence.
So something that I particularly noticed is how comfortable I am within myself. My insecurities seem to have reduced a lot. My relationship with others also had improved significantly. I think I became more inclusive than what I was before.
Up until Shambhavi in January 2021, I've just been living with pain in the body. The first result I'd like to point out about Shambhavi Kriya is that it's had a tremendous effect on my physical well-being. Somehow, some way, I don't know the science behind it, but it's keeping me free of pain. Being able to sit without noticing my body for long periods of time, that has just had tremendous impact on my mental and emotional stability.
Took inner engineering. Like I said,
This is not a mystical promise. It is a tangible, verifiable outcome of applying a powerful inner technology. The yogic sciences offer a direct method to engineer your interiority, to cultivate a mind that is not a source of turmoil, but a brilliant instrument of perception. At the heart of this transformation lies a practice of immense power and antiquity, Surya Kriya. While many are familiar with Surya Namaskar, which is a beautiful salutation to the sun, Surya Kriya operates on a much deeper, more fundamental level. It is not merely a physical exercise or a gesture of reverence. It is a potent spiritual process designed to activate the inner sun. What does this mean? Within your own system lies a reflection of the grand cosmos. The sun, the source of all life and energy on this planet, has a correspondent within you, the solar plexus or Manipura chakra. Surya Kriya is a meticulous and powerful practice that systematically awakens this inner solar energy.
Shambhavi Mahamudra, just a simple practice for 21 minutes increases brain function and neuronal regeneration. This means as you grow old, you will become more intelligent. Usually young people think you're getting stupid. Yes, your brain is actually growing, you understand? It's getting better by the day. Now there is scientific evidence. We always knew this, but today a meter has to say it. If a man says it, it's not true. If a man says it, it's doubtful, but a meter has to say it. Now the meters are saying it. The meters are saying your brain is actually growing by doing a simple 21-minute practice. And you don't believe the meter, you just do the practice for 3 months and see, you will see how clear and how smart your mind is suddenly. Surya Kriya is a powerful process of activating the sun within you. When I say activating the sun within you, sun is in every aspect of whatever you see on this planet. Fundamentally, it is the solar energy which is driving life on this planet. So when we do Surya Kriya, we want to generate that energy within the system. There is a cousin to Surya Kriya, which is a Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is a kind of practice that evolved out of Surya Kriya. Surya Namaskar is largely a way of saluting the sun, but Surya Kriya has more spiritual intentions. Surya Kriya has more powerful connotations attached to it.
When this inner sun is ignited, it brings a profound balance to your entire system. It stabilizes your body, calms your mind, and aligns your energies, creating the perfect foundation for life to blossom within you. Unlike Surya Namaskar, which is about paying homage, Surya Kriya is about internalizing and embodying that solar power. It is a way to generate a stable, lasting source of energy and light from within, sustaining and nourishing every aspect of your being. This awakening of inner energy is the key to unlocking your true potential. When your system is balanced and energized, your mind naturally becomes clear and incisive. The fog lifts, the mental chatter subsides, and you are left with a profound sense of presence and capability. This is the state where intelligence is not just about processing information, but about profound perception and insight. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, Sadhguru reminds us of a fundamental truth that underpins this entire journey. The grace of yoga is always present.
The grace of yoga is always upon you. Just keep yourself open. Keeping yourself open means Keep your normal concerns aside. Who is thinking what about you, what is happening, what is not happening for you? Just leave that aside. You're breathing, you're alive, this is the greatest thing. Become available to the grace of yoga. This will become a fantastic thing. It's not far away, it's within you.
It is a boundless, ever-available force, like the very air we breathe. It is not something we must earn or strive for in a desperate chase. Our only task is to make ourselves available to it, to become open and receptive. This requires a conscious decision to set aside the burdens we carry, our worries about what others think, our anxieties about the world around us, the endless loops of our own thoughts. It means cultivating a state of simple, willing openness. The Academy is an online platform designed to guide you on a journey of balance and self-transformation. Inside, you'll find exclusive video lessons and teachings inspired by Sadhguru, one of the world's most respected masters of yoga, meditation, and conscious living. You'll discover how to quiet the mind and awaken your inner energy, how to nourish your body with awareness and vitality, and how to bring spirituality into your daily life, even amidst the noise of the city. These teachings have already transformed millions of lives across the planet. Entrepreneurs, artists, parents, professionals, ordinary people who rediscovered the joy of simply being. Because yoga is not just exercise, it's a science of inner alignment. When practiced consciously, it reorganizes your body, mind, and energy. For less than $20 per month, you'll have unlimited access to all content inside the online Yoga Academy. You'll receive yoga practices for beginners and intermediates, guided meditations to calm the mind, teachings about healthy eating and conscious living. New exclusive lessons added every month. You can watch anytime, anywhere, at your own rhythm, in your own space. No rush, no pressure, only presence. Maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for, a gentle reminder that it's time to take care of yourself, to turn inward, to reconnect with the essence of who you truly are. Click the link in the description of this video or visit our channel's homepage and join the online Yoga Academy Wise Guru today. We're available only 100 vacancies, and the first 10 people to sign up will win 3 ebooks from Sadhguru. So register now by clicking on the link that is in the description of this video.